but I still think it has been a challenge just for the historical record in general. This concept of underrepresentation of voice, especially when it comes to women of color, women in general and women of color. So I wanted to just either open up to the teachers watching and participating or the panelists. How have you worked, how has that challenged your work, and how have you worked to kind of remedy that problem, that it's hard to get these voices included in the curriculum because they're hard to find? And why are they hard to find too?
Well, I can talk a little bit about one of our struggles, and I was mentioning this to Jordan yesterday, was we live in upstate New York, and it's really the home of a lot of the suffrage movement. It's where Susan B. Anthony was, and Harriet Tubman, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And they intersected quite a bit with the Haudenosaunee women, but because of the oral tradition of that history, we don't have the same kind of written artifacts. And so we actually had to go and gather oral histories and look to a very few select refereed sources. And so there just isn't the photographic record. There isn't the sort of written record that we can go back to. And when we were looking for images and representation of African-American women, one of the challenges that we often had was that the pictures that were often taken to denigrate them and to dismiss them. And so finding pictures that validated those women and that supported their action in the struggle for suffrage was also a challenge. But, you know, and we're actually going out to resources outside the Library of Congress because we just can't get enough images to adequately represent them.